Hello everyone, welcome to another video for the One Piece trading card game. In this video, we will be reviewing the first multicolor leader and the last East Blue leader from the third set, Arlong. Let's begin. Arlong is a slash attribute with the Fishman, East Blue, and Arlong crew traits. He has the ability Don X2 when attacking, pay 1, play up to one character from your hand with a cost of 4 or less, and has a trigger. Arlong is a green and yellow leader, which means he will start with 4 life. Arlong's effect is pretty in line with Don Quixote from the first set. Both have a Don X2 when attacking, pay 1 effect to put a 4 or less cost card into play. The only issue with Arlong is that Arlong has to do it from hand, where Don Quixote can do it from the top of his deck, but it's still a form of mana cheat, and it's not too bad, as well as being able to swing with a 7k leader. The advantage Arlong has over Don is that Arlong is 2 colors, which means he has access to the absolutely broken yellow cards, as well as some really good synergy from his green side. With that said, let's go over to the example deck. Our example deck list for Arlong includes 3 set 3 Pudding, 4 set 1 Killer, 4 set 3 Sanji, 3 starter deck Killer, 4 starter deck Daifuku, 4 set 3 Cracker, 4 set 3 Smoothie, 4 set 3 Hachon, 4 set 3 Karubi, 3 set 3 Chew, 3 set 1 Eustace Captain Kidd, 3 Power Mochi, 3 Tooth Attack, and 4 Soul Pocus. If any of the decks in the series for set 3 will have the most changes made, it's probably Arlong. There are a lot of cards you could be playing in Arlong that I'm just not. There are number shifts that you could be doing. Arlong has so many playable cards that I really couldn't choose which version of the list I wanted, because there are a few lists for this leader that work very well. I think this one works pretty well, but there are different variants. Obviously, you're in so many different archetypes being in green and yellow. You could be playing Big Mom Pirates, you could be playing East Blue, you could probably try a Supernovas Arlong, but there aren't too many triggers. I think the main two are East Blue and Big Mom Pirate, and this one's like a little bit of a hybrid between them. The Pudding, Sanji, Daifuku, Cracker, and Smoothie are the Big Mom Pirate synergies, as well as the Soul Pocus and the Power Mochi. Pudding lets us get our Daifuku and our Sanji, which are most of our card draw, and the Cracker and Smoothie are really good triggers we want to be putting in with Arlong. Then our green has a small Eustace Captain Kidd package with both of the killers, and the 3 Arlong pirates being Hachon, Karubi, and Chew. I think Hachon's definitely the best one. Karubi is pretty good, and then Chew is some added removal that works well with Karubi. And then obviously Eustace Captain Kidd puts into play both our killers, our Sanji, and our Pudding. He's not terrible, he's good on the defense. This is a pretty aggressive deck. We kind of just want a pretty big body to help protect us. And then our events, the Power Mochi, the Soul Pocus, good yellow cards, grabbable off Pudding. And then Tooth Attack is sort of like an extra Arlong trigger, as well as Karubi and Shu, even Hachon, aren't super strong. They need Don to threaten our opponent, so resting them to get a removal effect out of them isn't too bad. And as I said, you can change this deck probably as much as you want. There are a good 10 other cards you could be playing in this list that I'm not, because this was my favorite playing. I don't know if this is the best testing Arlong, but this was definitely my favorite to play. So there are definitely choices you could make, just this was the one I liked the most. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. The next video will be our last video on set 3 for One Piece, and our last video on One Piece for a while. I might end up coming back if something really interesting shows up. Maybe a chopper leader gets shown and I make a video on that. But that's really about it. There isn't too much to say now. I'll probably say a bit more in the next video. But with that said, I hope you all had a good day. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.